Hello and welcome to the Legends versus the Legends for the West Mersea Club T20. Unfortunately, I've forgotten to change the name, so it's Tom's Ultimate 11 versus Tom's Ultimate 11. The toss has already been decided. Tom's Ultimate 11 are bowling, and also Tom's Ultimate 11 are batting. Funny that. As you can see, this is the batting team's lineup. So Mick Laver is currently on strike, about to face Luke Conway. So let's get this underway and let's start. So I'm joined with Ben in the commentary box.
Hello. Well, Luke Conway, interestingly not being extended today, so going a bit faster. Just getting to a neutral perspective.
Alright, so the first ball.
Mick Laver on strike.
Plays out to mid-off. Not out for a golden duck. That's the most important thing for a batsman.
Nice and simple. Waiting. Ball.
So, no big shots being played yet.
The defensive shot that one on the back foot. We'll go back to the same sort of area. Struck so far from Mick.
So Luke currently trying to add to his 723 wickets that he has taken for the club. Obviously he's well known for the bat as well, but currently using the ball, and he's getting the better off the batsman at the moment. None off 4.
Good bowling for Luke so far.
And that's the first big shot we've seen today from Mick, and that's gone flying over the covers, and that's run away for 4. So the first boundary of the match and the innings, and it is a 4. Brilliant shot off the middle of the bat, as you can see in the replay. Lifted straight over mid-off and runs away for 4. Tries a little cut shot, no one out there apart from third man on the boundary. He comes out deep and they look for 2, but decide to just go for a single. So all in all, not a bad over for Luke Conway. Obviously this is going to be all on the offside there, as you can see, very consistent bowling. But this is going to be where the batsmen are going to want to take advantage of the fielding positions that are restricted. And now Mr. Darren Rumble comes on to bowl. Very, very dangerous bowler.
I'm gonna let you take this because I'm gone. Nice.
Tried to go over mid-off, and that has landed safely, and is going to run away for a boundary. So the first ball from Mr. Grumpy, he's known as apparently, has gone for a boundary. So he's going to look to add to his 523 wickets he's taken for the club, and unfortunately bowled a ball which the batsman could smash over the fielder's head in the slot. So he'll be looking to make amends to that and see if he can get a wicket. Second ball of his over. Nice outswinging ball. Chipped up, no man out there. Mid-off, deep mid-off is going to chase this. Is he going to get to the boundary or not? He flicks it behind. He's going to prevent a boundary. Great fielding from the man out deep. He's going to throw it back. I'm not sure how many runs they've got. I think it's 3 they've run there. So good running from the batsman and good fielding from the man out deep. So here we see Andy. He's now on strike.
Ball of the innings for Andy Hallop. Wait.
This man should, we're expecting to stick at the crease. Obviously, if anything happens, hopefully this will be their rock, the man that is known to be able to stick at the crease. He's going to try and add to his 2,000, almost 3,000 runs. That takes him up to 2,930 runs now.
It's a big shot there.
Pulled right over.
Rumble this over.
Fifth ball of this over. Bit of a full toss, that's flicked up to the leg side. That could be a catching opportunity, and the man out deep catches Andy. So I think I've jinxed him there. I just say he was able to stick at the crease, but he's been caught by the man out deep. And that is Darren Rumble's first wicket, so he's going to be looking to get many more of them. He's tried to flick it over the man out deep and go for a big six. It was a nice full Yorker, full length ball, but the man out deep barely had to move, and he's just able to take that quite comfortably. So Andy's gone for 4, bowled by Rumble and caught by Bruce.
520 for Darren Rumble.
So the last ball of this over. Just outside off stump, that would have gone past, but the batsman hits it away, goes straight to the fielder, and that ends the over. So a good start for the bowling team. As we said, you can see there the ball tracking quite consistent, apart from that one bouncer.
Mel Hughes, having lost his record of being got in very recently.
Flick to the leg side, no man out there, it's gone straight past mid on. I don't know if that's going to go to the boundary, very, very close. The field's going to get there, I think. Yeah, flicks it behind. The batsman running very well. The wicketkeeper's end is the shout, and the wicketkeeper's missed that, but luckily there's a man backing up. So they've run 3 there, the batsman, so good first shot to get off the mark.
Brings McLeod back on strike.
Shouts for catch, landed safely, and it's going to run away for a boundary.
The top 2 in the club's all-time appearances, with 1,003 for Mel and 977 for.
So Mel is a very high run scorer for the club. He's almost at 15,000 runs, currently at 14,826 and 27, including the runs that he's added today, and that makes that 31, because he's just scored another boundary, flick to the leg side past square leg. Good start for Hughes. Off the middle of the bat there, just no need to run there, save your legs. 12 off 3, this is an incredible start. Gone for the same shot again, that's gone straight to square leg, and no runs off that ball. The runway currently at almost 11, halfway between 10 and 11, so at 10.5. Nice in-swinging ball. Bowled reasonably short, but I'd say it's more of a good length delivery. And plays straight to covers, so no runs off that ball either. He's starting to lower the run rate slightly. They're going to be looking to get that back straight back up. Goes for a drive. Mid-off is there to take that comfortably. Peter Phillips, that is.
End of the over, 28 for 1 off of 3. Decent rate of run scoring.
So the captain of the D2 Championship winning side is facing again and tries to cut that past point. The point takes it quite comfortably. He's currently 12 off of 10 balls faced.
Also runs there. Bowling figures. 11 for 1 for.
Smashed over to the offside. Is there a man out deep? There is not, and that's going to run away for another boundary.
McLeod gets another boundary.
You see, he's liking that smash shot over mid-off. Darren Rumble, he's just using the pace of Rumble here. Bit of a short delivery, and that's come off the glove. They're going to run a quick single here because there's no one close enough to wicket to actually potentially get a run out, and that's obviously signalled as a leg bye. So Hughes back on strike, looking to get some more big shots. Ball to the offside, fuller delivery, driven away, past the covers. Man, the deep covers are going to try and run that. They're going to run 2 here at least, potentially 3. No, 2. They did think about 3, but a bit risky running 3 there. Just 2 runs off that delivery. Good fielding. Oh, what a shot that is. Probably didn't hit that as cleanly as the batsman would have liked there. He was trying to lift it over mid-off and did so, but if the man was a bit out a bit deeper into the kind of pitch, that could have been a potential catch. But again, sweetly struck. There was no like outside edge. I just don't think he caught it on the sweet spot, but still runs away for another boundary. So 18 off 8 is Mel Hughes. Last ball of this over. Ooh, that was a good delivery. Nipping to the outside, very, very late, and that's just befuzzling the batsman there.
Alex Young, bowling his second over of the match, wearing the number 18. Into the covers, no runs there. Obviously, fielding fairly close.
Alex Young looking to take some more wickets today to add on to his current total of 378.
Gone through to wicketkeepers.
Short delivery, that confused the batsman, didn't know where that was going, nipping into the inside, and Labour trying to back foot drive it, but it just didn't go as high as he was anticipating, and that almost led to an edge. So the run rate is definitely going down. Full delivery this time, that's lifted over mid-off. That is a cracking shot. No man out deep still, and that's going to run away for another boundary. No ball as well.
That's the shot that Labour's been looking to play throughout this over.
No ball and 4 runs, so it's going to be a 3 hit. She would expect Labour to absolutely smack this out of the park.
Yeah.
And he's gone for a big shot, and that's landed quite nicely. No fielders out there still, and for another 4, so that is 8 runs off just 2 deliveries so far in this over. Just lifted off nicely over covers, as you can see in the replay. No need to run there, boys.
Nice shot there from Labour.
That time he's lifted it over to the leg side, lands just short of the kind of, I want to say mid wicket, but kind of in between mid wicket and mid on there, but runs away for 4 quite quickly. This wicket seems to be quite quick, so that's 4 boundaries in a row.
Captain looking very strong with the bat.
Captain just having a little word with his bowler there. Last ball of this over. Full delivery, chipped up, but no short mid on. So goes for no runs.
Lighting, gets to the ball.
Very consistent there. Oh, very consistent over. As you can see, the ball tracking.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with a medium pacer.
First over.
Hamster comes.
Run rate's gone flying back up to over 10. Nice in swinging delivery. Flick to the leg side. They're going to get at least one run here. They've gone for a quick single. Mid on takes it quite good pick up actually from mid on, and just gone for 1 run. Opening ball for Hempstead. Second delivery. Down to the offside. Out swinging slightly. Gone straight to mid off. No runs off that delivery. That is a cracking shot, straight over mid-off. That has gone quite high actually. That's probably one of the highest shots we've seen so far, and lands quite a bit short from the boundary, but runs away quite nicely for 4. As you can see, lifted up quite nicely. Brilliant shot.
runs conceded, off just 3 balls so far this over from the start of the episode. Run rate still above 10 at 10.3 off of 5.5.
Wait.
Played down to the covers there. No run off of the 4th delivery of the strike. He 22 deliveries.
Oh, cracking shot that is. That's getting closer to the boundary. We're getting closer to our first 6. Labour proper piling the runs on now. Another boundary. Just moved into that, used the pace of the ball, comes off the middle of the bat and runs away for another boundary.
That looks to be a favoured shot.
Another boundary. Just moved into that, used the pace of the ball, comes off the middle of the bat. It runs and runs away for another boundary.
So 61 for 1. He's now facing Alex Young. 19 off the 10 for Mel so far. Played to the covers, they're a bit deep. Alex Young's bowling, gets a quick single. Brings Mick Labour. Looking century.
Quick single. Run rate's just slightly decreased, gone just below 10. But this partnership seems to be quite crucial for the batting team at the moment. Thought about another big shot there late, did Hughes, but decided against that, goes for a little drive, goes straight to point no, so no runs. 4th ball about to be delivered by Young. Driven again. They're going for a quick single here, and the bowler's going to get that back. The fielder's going to get that back to the bowler's end quickly, and quite precise as well. Good fielding, but good running as well. Quick running between the wickets. You'll never see anything like this in real life. Full toss that, in swinging, lifted over mid-off. Didn't land as cleanly and probably where he wanted that, but it has landed safely and has gone for another boundary. So that brings up the 50 partnership between these two. So this is quite a crucial partnership, and the bowling team are going to be looking to get a wicket as quickly as possible. It landed cleanly and probably where he wanted that, but it has landed safely and has gone for another boundary.
Through to the wicketkeeper went for the final ball.
So this is quite a crucial partnership, and the bowling team are going to
Might need to, to get run. All down one side on the ball tracking, as you saw. Stud Hampstead now bowling his 2nd over. 9 conceded off of his 1st over, bowling to Mel Hughes.
They've got a man out deep now. They've gone for 2. Good cover. This could be a run out opportunity. And he gets back just in time.
To there for the batsman. Mel keeps the strike, now 23.
Wait.
Wait, to the covers, no runs off the 2nd delivery of just gardening the wicket. He's experienced enough to know what he's doing with that. And that one's gone through to the wicket. Keep lucky not to get it. Is Mel Hughes. And could have been a bit dangerous if he had got sense to get.
They're going to run 2 here. Short delivery just confused the batsman there. Didn't know what to do with the ball. But they did get 2 runs. I believe that's 2 leg byes.
Yes, indeed, 2. He remains on 24.
Short delivery again. This time it's flicked over to the leg side. Lands quite safely, but the fielder with an excellent pickup out deep and back to the bowler.
They thought about going. someone called no, and there was no second run. So, Mick, for the final ball of the over.
Oh,
Right,
that was
now into the leg slot.
big shot, but that was an incredible piece of fielding to keep that out of the, keep that in play and not go for a boundary. But this is a run opportunity. They get back fine. I think they've run 4 there, but that could have been the first 6.
I think that might have been a little.
Change of bowling. The medium
Okay.
pacer coming into the attack.
Fielding on the boundary. Stuart Mill. Now coming on to replacing Alex Young.
Full delivery, flicked away to the leg side. The fielder out deep's going to collect that. They're going to run 2 here. If it went to the wicket keepers, it's gone to the wrong end. If it went to the wicket keepers, and they could have had another potential run-out opportunity. So the fielding is getting better now that they're allowed to move some fielders around. Short delivery.
Nice. It's Stuart Mills.
They're going to run 2. Keeper's end.
Might try and push for 2 here.
Slow throw in, so they easily made the 2 runs there.
Nice. Possibly looking a bit nervy at the moment. True. My screen is frozen, so it's just a single. It's now on 29. Strike rate of 131.
Full delivery, and that was a bit of a gift there. They're going to run 2. And they just about run the 2. I think the batsman could have lifted that over the boundary. I think that could have been a 6er. That was a bit of a gift.
There's been some good running from these two.
47 off 29 is Labour. Other full delivery, that's lifted up over mid-off. Landed safely. The fielder out deep is not going to hit that. And that is Mick Labour's 50. Well batted, just 36 minutes, 30 balls, a strike rate of 170, and 11 fours.
That is his 10 not out against Wigan. Do.
Change of bowling. The captain's going with pace.
Luke Bruce comes on to bowl. Short delivery, played off the back foot, no runs taken off that delivery. Lifted over mid-off this time. There is a man out deep, I believe. Is he going to get there? Brilliant pick up from the fielder out deep, and that's going to get back to the bowler as quickly as possible. That's definitely prevented a boundary. Good fielding.
On.
Out deep, and that's going to get back to the bowler as quickly as possible. That's definitely prevented a boundary. Good fielding.
Get a quick single.
Ben, your audio is really terrible.
Brings Mick Labour. Brings Mick Labour onto strike.
Oof, lifted over to the leg side. Short boundary, just misses out for a 6, and that's another 4 though. Flicked over to the leg side. One of the biggest shots we will see from Labour today. No, I thought that was no Gordon. Lifted over to the leg side. Short boundary, just. And that's lifted over mid-off again. The man out deep. It's just landed short of the man out deep actually, and they're only going to run a single. I didn't know there was a man out there. I thought I was going to go away for another 4.
We're coming up.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on 96 for 1. Change of bowler. The medium
Hempstead comes back on. No wickets for him so far, but only 16 runs off 2 overs. Lever just playing it off the back foot, goes straight to mid-off, no runs. Lifted over mid-off, and the man out deep's going to get there again. So that shot that Lever seemed to love earlier is actually being stopped now with the man out deep. So if he wants to get some runs off that shot, he's going to have to start playing him a bit, basically swinging a lot more so he can lift them over the fielder, lift it over the boundary. Flick to the leg side, not much power on it.
I'm going to go for 2. Safely make. Yeah, awesome. So, Wilson, 10.5 over 9.43. Right, use drives off the back. Quick single. 5. Strike, or 57. If no run, managing.
Ooh, attempted pull shot, and that just comes straight off the batsman's glove. So that definitely confused the batsman, and you see the ball tracking 2 short balls, the rest of them fairly consistent. As Bruce comes back onto bowl, Hughes on 35 off of 28. Shorter delivery that time, lifts that over. There's a man out deep. Is it going to be out catching an opportunity? No, it lands safe, and it's going to run away for 4. So another boundary. I haven't seen one of them in a while actually. Caught that quite nicely actually.
Probably where we have this a boundary.
Second delivery.
Catch!
Aiming for off stump, but flicked away to the leg side. Man out deep can stop a boundary, and they're going to run 2. 2 runs off that delivery.
I think Mersea easily.
Keeper!
We'll take all of the over. Bruce can see
Short delivery.
offers in his boat.
Here!
Full of delivery that time. That's flicked over to the leg side quite nicely, but this man out deep again is going to get there. So the field, they're going to run 2. Good running from the batsman. That's a bit of an unnecessary dive, but the fielding seemed to be in a very good position. This is very good captaincy and very good fielding positions for the fielding team and the bowling team, because every time in the earlier stages of this match they were playing these shots, they were going over the fielders and going for 4s, but now they've got the fielders in the correct positions. You see there, they can't get them away for 4s anymore. So that's why the run rate is going down quite a lot, and they're struggling for boundaries.
Restricted to just a single there.
Down quite a lot, and they're struggling for boundaries.
First ball, yeah.
Short delivery. We're going to go for a quick single, and they make the quick single. Full of delivery, lifted over the offside again. Man out deep's not going to get there this time, and that's going to go through 4 runs. That takes him up to 62, and that is the boundary that they were looking for to get them back on track. 100 partnership for these two. 117 for 1 is the current score.
Expect that from the two.
Very full delivery, in swinging. Driven off the bottom of the bat, so not a very good connection, but they're going to run 2, and they're going to run 2 very comfortably. So the 4th delivery about to be bowled. Very full delivery, that's smacked back over the bowler's head. What a shot that is. Lands safely, and that's going to run away for another 4. Good shot from Mick Labour. That was a cracking shot, straight back over the bowler's head. Full toss on the stumps, straight off the middle of the bat, down the ground. Cracking shot.
Theory. Played very good shot. Not quite impacting the side screen.
5th delivery now. Quite a good over for the batting side. Shorter delivery this time, off the back foot, driven straight to covers, but they do make a quick single. Oh, overthrows, oh dear. That's gone for 4. What is it? I can't tell. No, just 2.
I think.
Stopped just before it hit the boundary. Short delivery again, attempted the same shot, no quick single this time. So Hughes back on stride, he'll be looking to get his 50. Full of delivery,
Again,
straight to mid-on, and that was another quick single.
singles at the moment, these two outs. It runs rolling out of hand, the stroke rotate, which is always a nightmare for bowlers. Clicked away on the leg side, that was. Goes. And on the boundary, not quite.
Waiting.
Straight to point, that delivery, no runs. So Luke Bruce currently bowls 3 overs of his third over of this match. Currently 0 wickets for 24 runs. Mick Labour is currently facing. 4th delivery of this over, flick to the leg side. I believe mid wicket out in the deep is going to bring this back to the bowler, and they get a single. Could have potentially run 2. I'm actually surprised they decided against it. 134 for 1 is the score. 5th delivery of this over. Short delivery, cut away. Lands safely, past the covers. Man out deep is going to get this. They're going to run 2, a bit risky though. They decide against it, just the 1. So here comes the 6th delivery and final delivery of Bruce's third over. Short delivery again, off the back foot, driven, and they get a quick single. So that ends the over, 136 for 1.
The batting team are now 136 for 1.
Mills comes back onto bowl. Short delivery, attempted cut shot, and not able to connect Laver there, so that could have been a top edge. Very close to hitting the bat actually. He'll be looking to get 100 here. Again, short delivery, trying to hit it off the back foot and just unable to connect.
Trying to drive him on the back foot.
Lifted over mid off that time. Man up deep's going to collect it quite nicely. Good pick up. They're going to run two. Oh, no, they're not. Yep, I thought that was a bit risky and they decided against it. So another single. Hughes back on strike. Still looking to get his 50. Big late in swinging delivery there and no runs.
Five runs and keep the scoreboard ticking over.
Big shot over the offside, but man out deep. Going to get there again. It actually landed just short. That could have been a catching opportunity, and they just run the one run.
Talk about two, yes.
So Laver back on strike. 80 off of 49 deliveries. Ball to the offside, lifted over. That's going to go straight to the man out deep again. Oh no, it's a bit. Oh, that was I didn't realise it went that far round. The man out deep unable to get there this time, and that brings another boundary for Mick Laver to add to his tally of boundaries in this match. That brings him to 84. Last over for Hempstead that he'll be bowling now. 0 for 20. Not too bad, but he'll be looking to get a wicket in his final over today. Hughes facing, 1 run needed for a 50. Goes for a big shot down the offside. That shouts of catch, lands safely and goes for 4, which brings up his half century. So 54 minutes, 39 deliveries, strike rate of 135.9 and 6 fours. Played to the onside, and it's gone for a boundary. I wasn't expecting that at all. Just a very fast wicket, just able to continue going down the hill, and the field was unable to get there. Wasn't hit as clean, wasn't hit cleanly at all. Really came off the middle of the bat, but with no like power. So yeah, I think the fielders should have been placed a bit better there to potentially prevent that boundary. Could have easily been prevented.
Ball though. Is it better?
Keeper!
Another in-swinging delivery, just played for another single. That takes Laver back on strike. Strike rate or run rate just under 10 at the moment. 151 for just 1. Short delivery again. Attempted cut shot and Laver unable to connect again. So that cut shot seems to be the shot that he just can't seem to play today. Goes for the pull shot though. The man out deep is going to collect that, and they're just going to go for a single. Very, very spectacular dive from Laver at the bowler's end, showing us his gymnastics skills.
Obviously, showing off that he's still. Everyone runs. You see the wagon wheel from Mal Hughes, 58 off of 40. 54s.
Dan Rumble comes back onto the bowl, the only wicket taker in this match so far. Can he get his second? 1 for 21 is his stats at the moment. Obviously, very aggressive bowler. Big in-swing delivery, lifted over to the leg side, shouts the catch, lands just short of the man out deep. Does collect it quite nicely, apart from spilling it. I didn't actually realise he dropped it there. But prevents a boundary, that's the most important thing. And the batsman run free.
Collected quite nicely, apart from. Not quite sure there's a nice collection here.
Well, I didn't see that he dropped it.
Whatever.
Oh, attempted drive. Late out sooner. Third delivery about to be bowled. Bit of a late in-swinger there. Nicks in, and that's gone straight to mid-off. Brilliant catch. Jumping up, catching it.
He departs.
Brilliant jump. We see a replay. Just a bit too full, trying to lift it over again, but just not connecting with the sweet spot on the bat. And quite a simple catch for the batsman, but huge departs for 58 off 44 deliveries, 7 fours. Solid innings.
The left-hander coming into the bat at number 4.
Wicket was taken. He was getting towards 150.
Straight to mid-wicket. No runs for Martin Cock off the first ball. Quite a full delivery, but that's been lifted up nicely over the offside, and that's going to land safely and go for a boundary. Cracking shot. Second, that's just Martin's second delivery, and that's lifted over brilliantly. Had to see a replay here off the middle of the bat, and he's now 4 off of just 2 deliveries.
History with 7,711 runs. Racing now, virtually, not in real life.
Full of delivery that time, shouts to catch, lands just short of the man out deep. Again, just hitting the bottom of the bat, that's what caught the previous batsman out. Trying to go for a big shot, but just too full of a delivery. So Stuart Mills comes on to bowl his 4th and final over. He'll be looking to get his first wicket of the match. Driven off the back foot, just for a quick single. Second delivery, driven off the front foot this time, and again for another quick single. So they're liking the quick singles at the start of this over. Played out to the man out deep.
Right to the leg side.
Quite I want to say not. I don't want to say depressing, but no big shots being played so far. 4th delivery about to be bowled. Cock on strike, full delivery. Attempted drive there. I thought he was going to go for a bigger shot, and the man out deep collects that quite nicely, and for just a single. What was that too? Wasn't watching the batsman. It was just a single. So Labour's currently on 89 off at 54. 11 runs needed for 100. Played to the offside. Goes for a big drive shot. Missing completely. Last ball of this over.
Just to equalise high score.
Flicked over to the leg side. Shouts a catch, but no one out there like close enough to catch it. They're going to run 2 here and run 2 quite comfortably. That takes Labour to 91.
It stopped score set in 1992, so a record that stood for 28 years.
Driven again to the offside. They're going to go for a couple runs here. They're going to make 2, I think. Shouts to the bowler's end, but they make 2 quite comfortably.
More.
Short delivery that time, hits the slide of Martin Kopp. That's going to hurt a lot. Tried to drive off the back foot, but I think just too high for the batsman, that delivery. Fuller delivery that time. A nice shot from the batsman. Fortunately, there's a man out deep that's going to stop the boundary, but nicely hit off the bat. Not a drive, but not lifted up. Very nicely hit across the ground. So this is Rumble's last over as well. Labour on strike. Full delivery driven, straight to covers. Fifth delivery of this over from Dan Rumble. Full of delivery, big in-swing delivery. It swung in very late, and a big shot attempted from Labour, but just completely missing it. Very good delivery from the bowler.
Labour possibly getting desperate to get 100.
Gone for a quick single.
And eliminating the batting team are now on 171 for 2. Change of bowling. The captain is going with a medium pacer.
Then on the ball.
Shouts for catch, lands safely, and it's actually going to run away for a boundary. So that takes him one step closer to the century for Mick Labour. Incredible innings for him so far. We just see came off the bottom of the bat there, but just so much power thrown into the shot, he's able to run away for 4. Again, no bounce before hitting the ball. Gone straight to point. Full delivery, lifted up. Is that going to run away for 4? It's not. They're going to run for 2. So Mick Labour is now just 2 runs from his century with just 3 balls remaining. Full delivery, lifted over to the offside. Shouts a catch. Unable to do so. They're going to run 2 here, a bit risky, but they're going to make it, and that is Mick Labour's century. Great innings from this batsman, in here for 79 minutes of 63 deliveries. Incredible innings for this batsman so far, and he's not done just yet. 2 more deliveries. Let's see how far he can go. Flick to the leg side. Is this going to be a couple runs, I believe? Yes, they're going to run 2 here. Nice running from the batsman. The final ball. Driven to the offside. They're going to run a single, and that's going to complete the batting team's first innings. And we see Mick Labour's shots, like in the 4s, as you can see, no 6s, but able to still get 103 off 65 deliveries. So here we see just a few highlights. That's that big 4 from Mick Labour early on. And another big shot going to the offside from Labour. So big score for the second team to go out and try and beat. So the 2 wickets coming from Darren Rumble, bowling Andy Harvey out for 4 runs, and bowling Mel Hughes for 58. Martin Kopp not out for 12 off of 9, and as you know, Mick Labour is the star, 103 not out. So Adam Rutter is going to be the opener for the batting team.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with a medium pace.
First ball of the second innings, target is 183. Short delivery, and that has just gone straight through, not hitting anything, straight to the wicketkeeper. That is the ball you want to bowl on your first delivery. Full delivery this time, just past the off stump, flicked over to the leg side, and that's going to run away for a 4 and the first boundary of this innings. Brilliant shot there, just flicked to the leg side. Probably could have put a bit more power behind the shot, but still landed safely and went for a good amount of runs. Obviously a 4 boundary is always needed in a T20. Pull to the leg side this time. It's not going to go for 4, not enough power on it, but the running is very weird, and there's a bit of a mix up between the batsmen, but they still were able to make it back to the crease safely. Fourth ball of this opening over, driven to the offside, and Covers takes that quite nicely, no runs. So Rutter currently 6 off of 4, faced every ball so far. Fifth ball, ooh, I'm not sure if that hit his leg or not. If that was, I think that was a bit too high to call for an LBW. But we're actually just going to take a quick look on the big eye, just to see where that last ball was kind of going. Pitching outside off, that looks a bit too short to kind of be hitting the stumps. Impact outside off anyway, and yeah, missing the wickets, but not a bad delivery, swinging in quite nicely. 6 off of 5, final ball of the opening over. Nice outswinging delivery. Here we see the ball tracking. So, Stuart Mills.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with a medium pace.
This guy retired too young. An attacking fluent bat scoring 10,523 runs, and we're looking to add to that today. And obviously, as you can see, a very lively bowler. No runs off the first delivery. Rutter is now on 9,330 career runs. Looking to add to that even more. Smash to the offside over mid-off, and that's going to run away for Mills' first boundary. 4 runs, brilliant shot over the over to the offside, running away for 4, straight off the middle of the bat, lifted over mid-off very comfortably, and runs away for a boundary. So, first scoring delivery, and it's for a boundary. Second delivery, again lifting off to the mid-off, over mid-off again for another 4. So that's 8 off of just 2 deliveries. The run rate is starting to increase. Oh, just another lovely shot, just using the pace of the ball, hitting it on the middle of the bat, and just no one out there to threaten a catch, and just beautiful shot. Third delivery for Mills. Full delivery, flick to the leg side. The man out there is going to try and chase this, is going to prevent it from going to the boundary, and the batsmen are going to run 2. So 10 off of just 3 deliveries for Mills, so incredible start for the batsman. Target is 183. They are currently 17 for nothing off of 1.3 overs. Mills facing again. Flick to the leg side. They're going to run nothing. That's come straight to mid-on. 10 off 4 now, Mills. Full delivery, big in-swinging. Big in-swinger, sorry. Swung in late, very slow pick-up from the fielder, you can see it covers. But no runs from the batsman. We see a replay here, just a bit of a misfield. Nice full delivery, just caught off the bottom of the bat. Running in, trying to pick it up quite quickly, but just didn't get low enough, unable to just pick the ball up. So final ball that's over. LBW shout, is that out? That looks out. They're going to run some runs here. Those are going to be 2 leg byes. Let's see what the umpire has to say. Not out, says the umpire. Let's just have a look on the replay on the Hawkeye. So nice in-swing delivery, pitching outside off, impact outside off, but it is hitting the wickets. So the umpire got that one right. Unfortunate that, but a decent shout, and obviously a ball that was worthy of an LBW shout. There it comes on to bowl again. In-swing delivery, bamboozles the batsman. Rutter unable to connect, goes for a big drive, but just swung in so late, just misses the bat completely. Again, could have led to a thick outside edge or potentially a thin outside edge. Short delivery, back foot drive, no runs, goes straight to mid-off. So the run rate is a lot lower than the opening batting team. Obviously, Rutter has now faced more deliveries than he has runs. That didn't happen at all with the other batting team. Goes for a big shot now though, over to the offside. No one out there again, obviously, and goes for 4 runs. Picked up nicely, and that was a beautiful shot. As you can see a replay with his nice new balanced bat, just smashing it over to the offside. So the 4th delivery, about to be bowled, of the 3rd over. To the offside, in swing quite late, but over to the offside again, landing safely and running away for another 4. So back-to-back boundaries for Rutter. He's starting to pick up the run rate. Literally the same shot. That is almost identical. But they're taking advantage of the fielding positions at the moment. Fifth delivery, short delivery, in swinging, pulled to the leg side. The man up deep is going to collect that and throw that back to the bowler quite quickly, and it only goes for a single. So the final ball of the 3rd over about to be bowled. Solid over for both sides actually. Neither have come off on top. If I had to choose, probably the batting team. But again, pulled to the leg side, and that time it's actually going to go for 4. Brilliant shot. Nice hook shot to the leg side. As you can see, this is the ball tracking. Quite consistent. All pitching in a similar kind of area. Short and good length balls, no full length. So Hempstead comes on to bowl his 2nd over. Attempted drive there from Rutter, and that narrowly missed the bat. That was very close. Second delivery, full delivery, out swinging, drives that time, but straight to point. So no runs for Rutter again. Just making sure he's all settled into the crease before the 3rd delivery of the 4th over. 32-0 is the current score. In swing delivery, on target to hit the stumps, but flicked to the leg side. No men out there. They're chasing it down though, but it's just reached the boundary before the fielders can get there, and that is 4 runs. Nice little shot, just flicked over to the leg side. No real power put on the shot, but just using the pace of the ball and letting the bat do the talking. Fielder's not quick enough to be able to prevent the boundary there and stop the ball. Fourth delivery, nice straight delivery, good length delivery. Off the back foot, it is driven and straight to mid-on. 19 off 15 is Rutter. No wickets taken just yet. The fifth delivery of the fourth over. Oh, very, very clever shot, but third man is going to get there. Not enough pace on the ball to be able to carry it to the boundary, but very, very clever and cunning thinking there from the batsman. So Mills is back on strike. Final over of the fourth over. Final ball of the fourth over. And that's a beautiful shot lifted over mid-off. And that's going to go for another 4. So the run rate's starting to go up a bit more now. That was a beautiful shot. Richard Bond comes on to bowl. This guy's a very rapid right arm bowler who has taken 269 wickets and will be looking to add to that today. He turned into a left arm wicket taker spinner with 560 wickets. Oh no, that's Trevor Vince. I'm talking about the wrong person. So you just heard Trevor Vince's stats. Another boundary there, flicked to the leg side. Sorry, I wasn't watching, I was looking at the stats on my phone. There was a bit of a drop in the commentary. Unfortunately, we have lost Ben. His connection was just a bit rubbish, basically. That's why it was a bit glitchy, I think. He was just having a few problems. In-swing delivery, shouts for LBW. They're going to run a few leg byes here. Quick single. What's the umpire going to say? Not out. So that we're going to have another look at that, but that is 2 shouts at LBW that have both been given not out. In swinging, pitching in line, that looked a bit too short to be hitting the wickets. Impact in line, but I think that's going over. Yep, just missing. So another correct call from the umpire. Oh, very close though. So here comes the 4th delivery of the 5th over. Short delivery, played off the back foot, straight to mid-off, no runs off that ball. You see a replay, just a bit of a misfield there. Not really, just kind of stopped it with his hands, but for some reason the game likes to replay anything that isn't taken into the hands straight away. Mills 18 off 9. Flick to the leg side, shouts for catch. Lands very, very safely and runs away for another 4. Nice little shot there. That is the 50 partnership. Just giving each other a bit of admiration there, saying well done. 50 up. No wickets taken so far. Final ball of the 5th over. In-swing delivery. Low pull shot to the leg side. The man out wide is going to collect this. The running's a bit weird, bit of a miscommunication there. Thought about running free, very slow throw in, but very wild running from the batsman between the wicket. So none for 52 is the current score. Target is 183. Rutter on strike. 6th over about to begin. Bowled to the offside, driven off the back foot, straight to mid-off. Second ball about to be bowled. In-swing delivery, lifted up over the bowler's head. That's a beautiful shot and it lands safely. Is he going to go for 4? It doesn't go for 4. A piece of brilliant fielding out wide and out in the deep. Flicking it behind and that's going to get thrown in. But I believe the batsman actually going to run 4 runs anyway. But that was a beautiful piece of fielding. I hope we can get a replay on that. No replay on that, but we get a replay on someone that just stopped the ball with their hands. Great. Outswing delivery. A thick outside edge there, but goes along the floor nicely and safely. Third man picks it up and just goes for one. Fourth ball of this sixth over. Mills on strike. Tries to do a nice little drive down the ground. They shout yes for a run, but then decides against it. And throws down to the wicketkeeper's end for no runs. Mills currently has currently faced 12 deliveries, 24 runs he has scored so far. Full delivery, lifted over the offside, shouts for catch, it's going to land safely and run for 4. So a very full delivery and just smashed back over the bowler's head, slightly off-centred down the offside and runs away for a cracking shot. If that was a bit fuller and a bit higher, that would have gone for 6. That was just sheer power, that shot, just sheer strength, came off the bottom of the bat. Shorter delivery that time and just a nice little defensive drive there. Didn't know what to do with it, just decided to play it safe. So the beginning of the 7th over is about to begin and Bond is bowling his second over. Short delivery, back foot drive, straight to mid-off though, no runs. Second delivery of the second over. 61 for nothing is the current score. Short delivery again. Attempted little flick down the leg side, but that could have resulted in an outside edge, very, very close to the bat. The bowler getting the psychological edge over the batsman at the moment. First 2 deliveries, no runs. Short delivery again and again. Another back foot drive attempted and unable to connect. So the bowler is on top in this over. Let's see what he can do. He's getting very, very close to a wicket here. Full of delivery that time, driven straight to covers, but they're going to run a quick single and run it safely and comfortably. So Mills back on strike. 121 needed from 80 deliveries. Full delivery, flick to the leg side. Man out deep, takes that quite comfortably, and that's just a single. A few more boundaries are going to be required just to get that run rate up to potentially win. Rutter on strike, short delivery, again attempting that back foot drive, connecting this time, but only for a single. So Trevor Vince comes on to bowl. Obviously you heard his statistics earlier. I'll just read them again to you. Where are they? Here we go. In his early career, was an opening batsman, scoring 13,019 runs before sliding down the order in later times. Turned into a left-arm wicket-taking spinner with 560 wickets. And that is another big shot to the leg side. And another boundary for Mills. So Vince is not having the best starts. Just using the pace of the ball there. Flicking it over to the leg side, and that's gone very, very far, almost for a 6. $114 needed from just 76 balls. A nice drive there from Mills, and that's going to go back past the bowler. The fielder out deep is going to collect that before it gets to the boundary, and the batsmen are going to run free here. So the 4th ball of this over. Pulled to the leg side. And back to the bowler. So Mills still on strike, 36 of 17 currently. Goes for a shot down the leg side again. Not much pace on the ball to be able to work with there. So doesn't go very far, but they're still able to run 2. So they're averaging over a run a ball at the moment. Here comes the final ball of the 8th over. Back for drive attempted, and that's chipped up, and a brilliant catch by the bowler, the first wicket of this match, and it is Mills gone. He has to depart the crease. Brilliant diving catch. We see a replay here. Short delivery, chipped up, just placed the bat there, angles the bat perfectly to go straight back to the bowler. No power on the shot, and Stuart Mills has to depart for 38.
Right-handed batsman is coming. Batsman number 3.
So the first ball of the night over about to be bowled. Goes for a big shot down the offside, shouts a catch, lands safely, and that's going to run away for 4. Oh, it's not going to run away for 4. I stand corrected. A brilliant piece of fielding out in the deep prevents a boundary, but I think the batsmen are going to run 4. No, they decide against the 4th run and just go for 3. Second ball of the night over, 105 needed, 71 balls remain. Bond is currently bowling his 3rd over. Pull to the leg side. Is the fielder going to get there? The fielder is going to get there, and they just run a single. Third ball about to be bowled. 104 now required. Short delivery, lifted over to the offside. Shouts to catch. That's going to land safe, and the fielder unable to do some miraculous pieces of fielding there, and goes away for 4. See a replay there, lifted very, very nicely over to the offside and safely, and goes for 4. Boundaries are very important for the batting team at the moment. Forward delivery that time, driven away straight to mid-off though, and no runs. So 100 runs needed, 68 balls remain. Rutter is currently on 40 off of 32. Flick to the leg side, nice pace, nice pace on the ball after the shot, but only for a single. There's a man out deep. So, the final ball of the ninth over by Richard Bond.
Catch!
Shouts for catch, and safely mid-on takes it, no runs. We see the ball tracking, and the 10th over about to be bowled. 99 is now the score needed, and 66 balls is the amount of deliveries that remain. Flick to the leg side. They're going to run 2 here. Wicketkeeper's end is the obvious kind of place to throw it to, and they do, but slow throwing, and they manage to run 2. This is Vince's 2nd over. Pull to the leg side. Mid-on, takes it quite comfortably, and they just run a single. So a few more boundaries probably need to be a few more boundaries are definitely required from the batting team. Webb is currently 1 off of 2. So Webb is currently on 4,158 career runs. He'll be looking to add to that, with it, which includes a century and 15 half centuries. Let's see if he can add to those statistics as well. Rutter back on strike. Goes for a nice little drive down the offside, but straight to mid-off. No runs off that delivery. Here comes the 5th ball of the 10th over. Fuller delivery, driven again, but straight to covers. But they do attempt a quick single, and they make the quick single. So 94 of 61 deliveries is now the target. Webb is on strike. To flick to the leg side. Man out deep's going to collect that. So no big shots from the batting team. They're going to need to pick this run rate up. Here we see the ball tracking from the previous over. Kevin is coming on. Left arm fast medium. Shouts for catch, but lifted over nicely. Unable to go to the boundary is a great pickup in out deep, and they get it back to the keeper as quickly as possible. So as we know, Kevin is a rapid left arm bowler with 755 wickets. Oh, LBW shout. Let's see what the umpire has to say for this. I feel like it hit the bat first, and they're going to run 2 here. I don't know why the keeper's thrown it to him. Yep, I think that hit the inside of the bat first. But obviously Kevin renowned for his economy rather than strike rate. So he didn't get a chance to bat, but that shot's beautifully picked up. And that's almost gone for 6. I believe that's just landed short of the boundary, but has gone for 4. So, brilliant shot there from Webb. 85 off the 57 is now the target. 98 for 1 is the current score. Full delivery, flick to the onside again. The man out deep is going to collect that quite nicely. And just a single. So 99, just 1 run to reach 100 runs, the second team. 84 required. 45 is Rutter. Very, very dodgy shot, run out opportunity. They run a very, very, very risky single there, but able to make it with an miraculous dive. So Webb back on strike, the final ball of the 11th over. Pull to the leg side, and that's going to be prevented. Boundary's going to be prevented there. They're going to run 2 on run opportunity. Gets back just in time, so they run 2 on the final ball of the 11th over. Hempstead comes back on to bowl his final over of the innings. Full delivery, flicked to the onside again. The man out deep again collecting it. They fought back 1 and 2, decided against it, the sensible option. So the bowlers at the moment seem to be liking the full deliveries, and the batsmen just can't seem to be getting it past that man out deep. Short delivery, I say. I stand corrected. They've gone for a short delivery and they're going to run a quick leg bite here. Somehow that batsman just went through the wicketkeeper. That's a bit weird. John Webb is currently 14 not out off of 10 deliveries, strike rate of 140. Rutter though, 47 of 39, looking to get his half century. And that is an outside edge, straight to the keeper, brilliant bowling, and that is the 2nd wicket of this match. So I believe Rutter now has to depart very, very close to a half century, but just drew the batsman in there with a nice late swinging delivery. Big drive attempt, and it's just a bit of a fast delivery as well. So it hits the outside of the bat and goes straight through to the keeper. So Rutter departs for 47. Solid innings for him. So Daniel Hollis comes in. Fourth delivery of this final over for the bowler. Pull to the leg side. They're going to run. This is a big mix up, but they're going to run two safely just about. Two off for one is Harness. Big drive attempted there. No, didn't able to connect, and no runs off that ball. Daniel Harness is the captain of the side. The Ed Sheeran lookalike drives that ball down to mid-off. Went for more of a streamlined haircut as he has got older. Hard-hitting batsman who has scored 6,537 runs with a best of 190 not out. So he'll be looking to add to that tally today. And 9 centuries to see if he can make it 10 today. Obviously he can't, but yeah, I don't know why I said that. He can't make it to 100. So ignore that last comment. But let's see how many runs he can get today. He'll obviously a hard-hitting batsman. He'll be looking to bring the run rate up for the batting team at the moment. 73 needed of just 47 deliveries. So a few boundaries would be very crucial for the batting team. Falls in it. Beautiful Yorker, shouts at LBW. I think that's missing the wickets, just going down the leg side. Yeah, the umpire says no, and I agree with him that time, 100%. That's just going down the outside. Swinging in too much, we can see it on ball tracking. Yeah, pitching outside leg anyway. Yeah, just swinging a bit too much. If that was a bit of a straighter delivery, then fair enough. But no, not that time. 46 balls remain. Third ball of this 13th over. Cut shot attempted, flicked up into the air, lands just about safe, and runs away for a boundary. So boundaries are crucial for the batsman, and they've got a crucial boundary. Very, very high bouncer that actually, and a very, very good shot to actually cut that away. That was very high. 69 just required now. Webb still on strike. Late out swinging delivery. Drive straight to mid-off. Fifth ball of 13th over about to be bowled by Kevin. He's currently none for 20. Short delivery, hitting the batsman again. No runs offered. But if that was a bit fuller and bounced a bit lower, that could have been an LBW shout. So Webb still on strike. Final ball of the 13th over, flicked to the leg side. Fielder's going to take this quite comfortably before the batsmen are able to run two. So we see the ball tracking. Obviously very consistent, apart from that one massive short delivery. Trevor Vince comes back on to bowl. The only one of the wicket takers in this second innings. He's currently 1 for 17. Solid innings for him so far. Quite a wide delivery, smashed over to the offside, but lands just short of the man off deep. Unable to take it. It's a bit of a misfield, and the batsman run free. So Harness currently 4 for 4. We're expecting him to pick up the run rate soon. 65 now required. Short delivery again, cut away. Lands safely, but the man out deep able to collect that. No misfield that time, and batsman only run 1. So the tension is starting to build now. The batsmen do need to start getting it closer to 1 run a ball soon. 40 balls remain, 64 runs required. Full delivery, attempted drive straight to point. No runs. Fourth ball of the 14th over about to be bowled. Short delivery, attempted back foot drive, came in quite a lot, actually going down the leg side, and unable to connect. So Webb currently on 24. Fifth delivery of the 14th over. Beautiful drive down the leg side. Not enough power to take it to the boundary. Obviously, the fielder picks it up anyway, but that's after the batsman are able to run two. But that was a very good shot down to the leg side, off the back foot as well. 62 off of 37. Oh, it's going to be very, very tight. Final ball of the 14th over. Attempted drive again, but straight to mid-off. No runs off the final ball. Here we see the ball tracking for that previous over. Quite a wild over actually. The ball's flying everywhere. Mike Harvey comes in. This is his first over of the innings. Quite short delivery. Flicked over to the leg side. Shouts for catch, but the man out deep. Unable to get there in time to catch it, but does collect it quite nicely and gets it back into the bowler. Actually hit the stumps, that's quite funny. But the batting team do get 2 runs off that delivery. Big shot down to the offside, and that's landed just short of the boundary and goes for 4. So Daniel Harness starting to play a few more big shots and bringing the run rate up. Good shot. Oh, down to the leg side. I'm sorry. Flicked off the bat using the pace of the ball, and just no man out there, or no men able to get there quick enough. Mike Harvey looking to add to his total wickets, which consists of 192. Oh! Very, very close to catching that. I think he's actually stopped that from going to the boundary. We're going to have to get a replay on that. That was an incredible piece of fielding. I'm not sure how many runs the batsman got there, but we're going to have to take a look at this on the replay. Here we see in slow motion, flick to the leg side, very nicely. Let's have a look at this. Bit of a close-up here. This could have been the first 6 of the match. Diving stop, unable to catch it. That could have been a catching opportunity. Does go over the boundary, but brilliant stop. So here's the 4th ball of Harvey's opening over. Nice straight delivery, flicked up, does land safely, goes through a quick single, mid on, a bit of a misfield from mid on there. That could have been a bit closer with a run out, but I don't think they would have run them out anyway. So now 52 is the target. Yeah, skip this replay. 52 is now the target off of 32 balls. Full delivery. Flick to the left side. Shouts of catch. A brilliant pickup from the man out deep, and the batsman run 2. The final delivery about to be bowled by Harvey's opening over, and the 15th over. Driven to the offside, but Point takes that quite nicely. No runs. So that's the end of the 15th over. It's just 5 overs remain, 30 balls remain, 50 runs needed. Short delivery pulled to the leg side. The man out wide is going to take that, and a bit of a miscommunication there, but able to get back quite safely, and a bit of a miraculous dive again from the batsman. Bit of an unnecessary dive as well, I must add. Pulled away to the leg side again, shouts a catch, nowhere near any fielders in a position to catch it, but deep square leg does take it, and the batsman get back safely to the crease. 3rd ball about to be bowled by Vince. Obviously a wicket taker in this innings. Straight delivery, pulled away to the leg side again. Another shout for catch, and it's gone straight to the man out wide again, so only a single taken. .46 required, 27 balls remain. The tension's building even more. Back foot drive, chipped up, mid-off, unable to get there to kind of attempt a very brave and incredible catch that would have been if mid-off was able to dive for that, but does collect it quite nicely and brings it back in to the bowler's end very quickly, forcing the batsman to make another dive. 45 now required. The same shots played again, obviously mid-off unable to get there again. Another dive is being required from the batsman. Final ball of the 16th over. 25 balls remain, 44 runs are required. Flick to the leg side, shouts for catch, and the man out deep catches it quite comfortably, no need to move. And yeah, if he dropped that would have been a proper doozy if he had dropped that, but very comfortable catch for the man out wide. Trying to lift it over the deep mid-wicket's head. Didn't catch it quite as well as he would have hoped, and it's just gone straight to the fielder. So the batsman has to depart. John Webb goes for 31 off 25 deliveries. 3 fours for him. Quite a solid innings. So in comes Hempstead. And there it comes back into bowl. Pulled to the leg side for the first delivery. A few runs off here maybe. No, just a single. Off the mark with the first delivery though is Hempstead. A wasted talent actually. Would have achieved so much more if he hadn't gone to Aberdeen in the mid-90s for a couple of seasons. Scored 5,835 runs and has taken 352 wickets. A very, very solid player. That is a wide ball I've just seen on the screen as I turn back to the screen after reading the statistics. Harness currently on 18. 23 balls remain. Shouts for catch again. That's going to run away for 4. A very required bat. Oh, what a piece of fielding that is! The man out wide running round the fine on the fine parameters of the boundary to flick it back just before it gets to the boundary for 4. I thought that was going to be a very, very helpful for the batting team, but the fielding team just on top form at the moment, and the batting team really struggling. 39 off of 22. Flicked up, mid-off, not going to get there, and there's actually no mid-off at all, so deep mid-on's going to have to come back, and they're going to run 2. The batsman is going to start feeling the pressure soon. Hempstead's probably going to be looking to get a few big shots under his belt, and goes for a big shot down the offside. Shouts for catch, and that's going to run away for 4. A very, very helpful boundary that, and a very much needed boundary as well. That's going to boost the batsman's confidence. Obviously picked up quite nicely, just hammered away for 4, and now 33 off of 20 is required. Pulled away to the leg side, shouts for catch. Deep mid on takes that, and they're just going to run 1, I believe. Final ball of the 17th over. 32 runs required. Bowl to the offside. Cut away quite nicely. You're going to run a quick single. Runs are very crucial, and they're definitely making a risk there. But didn't pay the price that time. We see the ball tracking of the previous over.
Change of bowler. The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Flick to the leg side, shouts for catch again. Is the fielder going to get there? The fielder does stop boundary, and the batsmen are going to run 2. Risky running, but it pays off. (24 of 15 is Harness. 17 balls remain, 29 required. Getting very, very tense now. Pulled away to the leg side. Another shout for catch. The fielder's going to be able to stop that, and they run for a single. They look for 2. Oh, this is going to be a run out. A miscommunication goes to the wrong end. Oh no, it goes to the wrong end. That could have been an easy run out if it went to the wicketkeeper's end. But they run another 2. They're still on target to do this just. LBW shouts. I think it's a bit too high. Yeah, the umpire says no. Flicked up to the leg side, shouts the catch. The man out deep, unable to get there to catch it, but does stop the boundary, and the batsmen do run another 2. 15 balls remain now. 14 balls, my mistake. 14 balls remain, 25 required. The 5th ball of the 18th over about to be bowled. Ooh, that just beat the batsman there, unable to connect. A short delivery again, off the back foot, driven straight to mid-off, but they do run a quick single. That's the end of the 18th over. 159 for 3 is the score, 24 runs needed, 2 overs remain. Derek comes back on to bowl, flick to the leg side, shouts the catch. Is that going to beat the fielder out deep? It does, and that's going to go for 4. A much needed boundary, and it's a no ball. It's going to be a free hit for the next ball. That's exactly what the batting team needed. So you would expect the batsmen to just hit this as hard as they can. That was a wasted run out opportunity. No, they do run a single, but should have swung on that a bit more, I think. Another no ball. Another free hit is a gift. They're being gifted by the universe 2 free hits in a row. Now you would expect Stud to absolutely smash this out the park. Unable to do so, just a very good bouncer, but does hit it quite cleanly, but the man out deep collects it quite nicely, and the batsman just run a single. 9 not out is Hempstead off of 5 deliveries. 1-4. So the second ball of this over, 16 now required from 11 balls. Ooh, big cut shot attempted, and it beats the batsman again straight through to the wicketkeeper. Now 16 off of 10. Oof, that was very close to hitting the stumps, but off the back foot, driven to mid-off, and no runs. Nine balls remain. Goes for a big drive and it's bowled in. Hits the leg stump. It is bowled, harnessed. Beautiful in-swing delivery. Nips off the seam as well, and has gone crashing onto the leg stump, taking it out the ground. Beautiful delivery that, top of leg stump. They don't come much better than that, and that just beats the batsman. Daniel Harness has to depart for 34 off of 25 deliveries. Another solid innings for the batsman, and now Alex Young comes in. At this point we would just expect these guys to be swinging. 8 balls remain, 16 required, 2 runs a ball they need. Short delivery, attempted back foot drive, and it beats the batsman. Final ball of the 19th over, flick to the leg side, shouts the catch again, but the man out deep unable to get close enough to catch, but does collect it quite nicely, and it's back to the bowler. So they're preventing a lot of valuable runs from the batsmen here, and the batsmen are going to be feeling the pressure. 6 balls remain, 15 runs required off the final over. Bond is bowling. Nice delivery, pulled away to the leg side. Is it going to go for 4? It's gone for a boundary. A very, very much needed boundary for the batting team. Just pulled away. Didn't connect with it as well. Hit the top of the bat, but it's just gone in a gap down the hill. Short boundary, and the fielder's unable to get there. It's now 11 off of 5. The batsman definitely feeling the pressure, but also the bowler at this point. Full delivery, smash to the offside. Is there a fielder out there? The fielder's unable to get there in time, and another boundary for the batsman. It's now 7 runs required. That's picked up beautifully, that. Seven runs off of 4 deliveries. Full toss, smash to the onside. Catching opportunity, no, lands safe, and that's 3 fours in a row. This is incredible hitting from Young. Absolutely incredible hitting. All picked up beautifully off the middle of the bat, and that's just gone flying over the bowler's head. It's now 3 from 3. Good length delivery, picked up over the offside again, lands safely, shouts the catch, but it's going to run away for another boundary, and that seals the match. So the second batting team, who has been captained by Daniel Harness, have won the Legends West Mersea T20. I hope you enjoyed this T20 match, and I don't know if there'll be many more. Obviously, real cricket should hopefully be starting up soon, but I hope you've enjoyed. I appreciate you all for joining in on the stream. I'm sure Graham will as well, and tune in for more information soon about some more potential upcoming intra-club